think one of the really important things that this camp has done is it has exposed children to the fact that there are many jobs out there in Surry County that are available. And a lot of these jobs are in advanced manufacturing. Their parents haven't worked in these jobs, or family members haven't worked in these jobs. The only jobs that they know that have been in their families have been with the textile plants. And I think there is this belief that when textile plants were closed, that was the end of advanced manufacturing. Well, in fact, that was probably just the beginning of advanced manufacturing.
We've talked to a lot of manufacturers around here, and they all tell us the same thing. We don't have skilled workers to do these jobs. We've got jobs here. There's plenty of them here. We just can't fill them, and that's because students don't know how to get the jobs. They don't know what jobs are out there.
And so being able to go out and actually visit and start to see that there are contact people, there are HR people that are willing to talk to applicants and willing to train applicants, I think it's important.
If we're not making a difference in their lives, then we need to reevaluate ourselves. And this week, there's a few students that I'm fairly positive are going to go down this track now, and that's very rewarding for me as a teacher, and other teachers, if they did it too, would be very rewarding for them. Last summer, we started Dream It, Do It here at the high school, focusing on advanced manufacturing. Met Antonio through Next Gen, who was tied in with the summer programs. So he was trying to find a way to get to China.
So my story began last summer when I wanted to make money to go to China because I couldn't come up with that money at home. And what it did was it led me to Next Gen. And from Next Gen, I had the opportunity to go work. It opened all these doors to whichever I wanted to choose. And from there, I chose Dream It, Do It with Mr. Howlett.
He didn't know what he was going to do with the rest of his life at that point. Had no clue, honestly. We took some advanced manufacturing tours, visited several different areas, not just, it was a plethora of different ideas that he could have went into. RCR really caught his attention.
It had spiked my interest because I've been around cars my whole life. My dad's done it, and I guess when I finally went there and saw what goes behind the scenes, working in cars, fixing engines, I just loved it.
From there, he went and changed courses. He was taking his fall semester of his senior year, changed to more advanced engineering classes, got into some Surrey classes that would help him reach his goal of being a part of RCR, or at least part of an industry that is similar to RCR in advanced man.
So since Dream It, Do It, I've been working with younger students who can't speak much English. I've been helping them understand English, helping them with their class. I've been doing my Surrey community classes, in which I'm loving, and I'm also doing every 2 weeks on a Friday the internship with RCR.
Yeah, I would have loved to have an intern program like this to get exposed to the things that we do here. It's something that I didn't really get exposed to until college. To have someone that is already exposed to this coming into the company is a huge benefit to us, because they're already kind of aware of the setup of day-to-day kind of roles and what's expected and how you go about tasks.
My philosophy on education is they need the real stuff. They need it's not just here's a book, here's a formula, figure it out. You need to really see what you're going to be doing, because the goal should be to make good citizens and good workers in the workforce, and in order to do that, you've got to give them real application. So they need to see these facilities. They need to go into the workforce and see what it's really like to do these jobs, because it's different. School, inside the classroom, you're restricted a little bit of how much you can show. You can have all the cool gadgets and all the technology and the 3D printers and all that stuff, but that's not the same as working an actual job. It's still in a classroom setting. So getting a student out in the environment they're actually going to be in, whether that's through internships or field trips or apprenticeships, that's extremely important to further their education so that they know what they're getting into.